Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I think I have this. I think it's gonna work. I should turn these batteries back on. Let me do that. Well, actually, it's not gonna matter for a while. Anyway, this mess. This took so ridiculously longer to figure out than I thought it would. But I think it's in a workable state. Let's walk through it real quick. Oh, also, I did get tired of waiting for them to deliver oil, and I just ran a line of oil coming up here. So we got a bunch of crude oil in here. Probably unnecessary. I probably could have just used, I don't know, polluted water or something. But this has like ridiculously high vaporization points. Actually, that's not even that high. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Anyway, after a few false starts, here's how I think this is going to work. So we have an aqua tuner right here. And water is going to pass through here. We have this reservoir full of water, and it is going to output... Show me the thing. The plumbing. So this reservoir is outputting right here. And it could go into this one or this one. This shutoff or that shutoff. And it's going to choose which one it goes into, or really which one it gets let through, based on this temperature sensor, which I'm going to set to a lovely 20 degrees Celsius. And if it is below 20 degrees Celsius, then give me back to that. There. If it's below 20 degrees Celsius, then it goes into this loop and it goes off in an adventure. But if it's above 20 degrees Celsius, then it's too hot. It comes down here into the thermal aqua tuner and then exits back onto this point here where it joins with other things and then back into the cistern, the reservoir. So this reservoir will just be keeping its temperature below 20 all the time. As long as it's full of water, it's going to keep on cooling off bits of it until it gets back down to 20, and then it's going to spit the rest of the water out into this loop, which goes up and cools the steam plant? What is this called? Steam turbine. There. And then it goes down and snakes its way through our base, through this water down here, over through the farms, and comes back, and then goes back into our reservoir. I think that's gonna work. I've had a few false starts, but first of all, we need to fill this up with water, which we can do by changing this one, right? Yeah. So, go ahead, push that up to 10. And this took too long to get done. Our farm is dead, our animals are starving to death, and they're all escaped because I was letting them try to eat up here because they were starving to death. It is very hot in our base right now. Yeah, you don't want to see this much red. It's like all right on the edge of in between 30 and 40 degrees. Besides the insulated tiles. Yeah, and you look at the pipes. That's not the pipes. That's the pipes. This is embarrassing. Don't look at it. I'm ashamed. We'll fix it. We're gonna fix it all later. But let's see if this works. Okay, so I turned that up. Come on. Somebody go click it. And now let's watch. Okay. It's always... Okay. So water comes in and it just fills up. I have this switch flipped, so nothing is going to get through either one of these. And I'm just going to wait till this is full, which might take some time. But you can see it's filling up with water at 30 degrees, which is bad. We don't want water that hot. In fact, it's getting hotter over time because the water over here, of course, that's been sitting in this pipe is going through our base, so it's warming up to that temperature. And we'll just let it get a bit fuller. Okay, I've got bad things happening. But don't worry, guys. Maybe I can make a temporary sort of thing down here. Mealwood doesn't grow down there. It needs oxygen. This is cool enough for some mealwood. We'll just make some pots so that we can just have a little bit of food for these guys while we're getting the temperature to work. Come on, dupes. We have plenty of seeds, just like a ridiculous number of seeds. I kind of wish there was some way to like double plant or something for like maybe 20% better gain, or I don't even know. Look at this little guy, the squeaky puffed. Eats chlorine and drops out bleach stones. Huh. We got lots of little puffs floating all over the place. Okay, this is a half full and getting hotter. Come on. Okay, I should look around. Okay, we do have some Drecklets over here, Drekos, that we could grab and rebuild from scratch if we need to. If all our guys die. Here, we don't need to grab that. What should I... Oh, we do have some mealwood down here still alive. Okay. And that will grow in time. Eventually we'll help our animals out. Let's go ahead and start just taking this place down, top to bottom. We'll get it all cleared out. What's that pip doing in there? Like, it can't be happy in there. Okay, I think that might be enough. Let's slow it down. We'll bring it to a stop, and then we'll let this begin. So this water is too hot, and it's full of food poisoning, but I'm kind of stuck with that. I ruined my water sources. Okay, it's off. Not quite full, but pretty close. I think it can hold 4,000 perhaps, and it's at 3.9. That was actually really good. I wish I'd planned that. Go ahead and flick the switch. So this thermopipe sensor is sensing that the water under it is 30.5, which is too hot. So it's going to send a green signal into my automation, which is going to... Where is it? Which is going to come back here and set this to green. This switch is also going to be green, so this AND gate will result in green, and turn this on. At the same time, since this is green, this NOT gate will send red over to here, so this is off. So we should be seeing water coming through this pipe as soon as that switch gets pulled. There we go. Alright, so here's water at 30.6, and the oil is all at 50-ish, 51, 52-ish, and it comes out at 16. It's exactly 14 degrees cooler, which it says in the thing, but I can't see it now. Did it say anything? I thought it did. Yeah, minus 14 degrees. So of course that's too cold. I only want it to be at 20 degrees. Now I add it back into the cistern. And it starts averaging out the water there. So it starts cooling down as the cool water comes inside. Which means now, instead of outputting at 30, we're outputting at 29. So this is now sensing something at 29. And we'll let that happen for a bit. Although apparently we're having trouble with power. How are we powering this? these two coal generators. I really do need to perhaps get some alternate power going. Oh wow, it's working. It's producing it sporadically. Down to 27. We'll let that go for a bit. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna open these doors. Let our Drecos get in if they need. Although they seem to be coming back down here. Okay. Keep on chipping away at this. Now this is going to drop a slime thing right here. I'm going to actually... No, I'll leave the Abyssalite there. But I'm going to say to sweep that, maybe? Like, fast. Before I get rid of the floor. Okay. I do need to deal with this at some point also. Okay, how's this going? It is now at 22. So it's getting close. Now we've got lots of idle people. Here, can we have them do something else at the same time? Like maybe start chipping away at this. These aren't working because they're too cold, actually. That's something I want to do. I want to start getting a like nice temperature controlled farm. Because it's definitely taught me that I should have already had that before. Looking at this. Okay. Is this ready yet? 21 degrees. Okay, so all of that heat is being added first to the aqua tuner itself, and then dispersed into the surrounding oil. And eventually that oil is going to get hot enough that it'll heat up this row of metal tiles, which will heat up this water, turning it to steam, which will power this steam turbine. Okay, how's this going? 21. I do need to get more power on my base. I should tap this natural gas geyser and just have it generate power all the time. I think that will generate water too, right? There we go. So it's hit 20, or it's hit 19. So now it's starting to pass through the other one and not this anymore. It doesn't need to be cooled any further. So it goes on an adventure. Now, one thing I want to be careful of is I want this to not get depleted too much. So at half, I might just start adding in some more water. Otherwise, we'll have like big gaps. So let's like look at this. Where's a good spot? Our farm, right there. So right here, our farm at this crossing is at the pipe is 32, the oxygen is 32. This mealwood is 31.7, and hopefully that should start working itself out as these steal heat. So this first bit's bad. That's the bit that was sitting here the entire time, waiting to be let go. But everything behind it should have been at 20. So it's already stolen a couple degrees of heat just from these squares as it goes by them. Yeah, it's still coming out. Actually a bit cold. Because there was a bit of a latency between recognizing that I needed to keep cooling and actually keep cooling. Let's add a bit more. Which one was it? It's this one. I just don't want this to deplete, otherwise we lose our ability to average the temperature. And we'll start accidentally sitting through really cold water or something. This is gonna come back, and when it does, we don't need to put any more, so that's good enough. That was actually probably not needed at all. Okay, so here this comes, and now it's gonna start exchanging with it'll alternate with the stuff coming out of here. So now this water is hot again, because we let some through. And unfortunately, I probably should have left that water through. Oh well. Okay, it's good. It's flowing again. Yeah, once it seems like when this comes out, it's going to be alternating for a while, so the entire loop is going to have a problem. But maybe that will just give a chance for this bit to be delayed, so that this bit catches up. Okay, so let's look. So water coming back right here is at 24 degrees, and water leaving was at 20, so we just stole 4 degrees of heat. And this plant is at 31, so we stole like almost a degree of heat from this plant. Perfect. Like, our farm's gonna come back alive soon. What's with the stuttering? Okay, every time it needs to cool, it's gonna stutter a little bit, I guess. Yeah, so we're always gonna have this gap. I guess it's okay. Yeah, see, so it just let this gap catch up. Okay, that's no problem at all. I like that. Let's see. Down to 30.8. It's working! Shovel or iron? I'll take the iron. And this has heated up to 57 degrees, 56 degrees. It used to be at 50, 51. So in time, this will heat up above 100 and start heating up the water. Might take a while though. Although maybe not. I mean, we have been kind of... There is a lot of heat on my base. Okay, we did haul that. Good. They're gonna need to do the same thing right there. Did I cut through the Abyssalite? I did, to go up and explore what was up here. Oh well. Look at this. So this little area right here is completely surrounded by Abyssalite for this cool steam vent. So I guess we would have had to break in somewhere anyway. Oh well. It's not filling up. If it fills up, then the whole loop will freeze. Alright, let me just check again. So, at the very end of the loop, it's coming back at 23 now, and less. It's cooling down, so it's not able to grab the heat as quickly. Part of that was it was grabbing heat from, I'm assuming, the pipes. Now the pipes are already cool, so the pipes grab heat from the surroundings and bring it. Anyway, we're still getting like a 3-degree temperature differential, so it's, you know, definitely helping my place out. You can see it just from the temperature rising in here. Anyway. Before you do that, get these. And let's go ahead Sweep those. What are you doing? You were having some problems. Those are probably out of reach now. Oh, we've got some of our farm coming back to life. It lives. The ones that are right underneath the pipes, those are actually coming back. Down to 29. Awesome. I should have done this a long time ago. Like right now I'm throwing this into crude oil, which I'm going to eventually turn into steam. Well, into water into steam. But I could have just filled up a loop with water and then stored the hot water in a box somewhere. Or electrolyzed it or something. I don't know. Alright. While this is going on, one thing I'd like to figure out is a better airlock. Because every time they go through this little bit, my dupes are unhappy. They get that, their stress starts to build up. And we've had a few problems with, well, with some problems. Let's just leave it like that. So let's see if I can build a better airlock over here. So just clear some room. It's probably unnecessary. There's like no major gases in here but hydrogen and CO2. They're not gonna be able to get to that, are they? Okay, so my thought is I can just build like a little room. I can't mark those. Oh, they're already starting to be deconstructed, so she'll get that as soon as it goes. Yeah. Okay. So my thought is build just a little room. Like this. And we're gonna need, they'll need ladders. That's really weird. Oh, it's a different type of ladder, probably. Okay. And we'll put a couple good doors on it. And suck the air out. Like that, yeah. Are you guys stuck? You should be able to go. Okay, you're just bored. Okay. And we'll need a vent outside. On both sides of it, I guess. Yeah. Like that. So, open it up. And this is not going to be perfect. But the whole idea is that I think what I want to do is, well, wait a minute. I kind of want to detect when that door is closed. Can I do that? Maybe with a sensor? I could use a motion sensor to not build it when there's motion? What else do I have? We have... So, okay, let's go ahead and do this. We'll put this here, a duplicate motion sensor. Hopefully that doesn't block them. And we'll automation wire it up. I don't have any lead. Where'd I get lead? Got plenty of iron though. Oh, so if there is motion, then we want it to not be on. So I need a not gate. Let's put that right here. Okay, so if there's motion, then turn this off. That way we don't just have someone sitting here like you the entire time and sucking away at the atmosphere for no reason. And we're gonna turn this filter to filter oxygen, because most of the time I just don't want, well, yeah, most of the time I don't want the stuff that's in here to get out. So oxygen can get back. The rest of it needs to go. We'll put it back into here. So let's set that up. We'll just do some gas pipes. So first of all, the gas you get goes there. The filtered gas comes back out. And this gas goes in. This is a busy little square. And it's gonna mess up if there's more than one guy. Like if both these doors are open, it'll be a problem. But I think I need to do it that way, otherwise the dupes won't know that they can go through the first door. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we need some power. Hey, we got some mealwood here. I didn't even notice that. So let's just build a little power transformer right here. Put it around backwards. So a power transformer like this. And then we can just run a wire in. Actually, this is expensive. Look at that, that's 240 and 120. But hopefully they won't run much. Like, hopefully most of the time they'll be inactive. Okay, they don't have any way to get up there. I need to let them get across. Now this could be a problem if this oxygen is too pressurized, because then they won't be able to get out of here. But in that case, well, I think this is going to be a problem. Nah, we can't fix that. Here, did you guys finish up over here? Keep going. You slackers. Ooh, most of our farm's back to life now. It's actually starting to grow. I had to kill a bunch of my animals and basically make a bunch of barbecue because we ran out of food. I can make gristleberries. Sure, make them forever. And I'm gonna have to recapture all these guys. But I'm not gonna do that till I have this farm back to normal too. The pipes go through. No, they don't. Interesting. Okay. Wait a minute. The pipes aren't going. No, it's going. It just has a gap. The gap seems like it's getting a little bigger over time. I don't know. Maybe I should have given the returning water a preference? I don't know. Our farm's back to life. I'm just gonna take my... I'll accept my win. And eventually this will all cool down. Because I do have a loop coming in here. It just might take a little longer. Doesn't need to cool down much. I don't know. Okay. So sending a red because nothing's nearby. So... Oh, I created... Okay, that was turned on, so of course I just made that pure vacuum. I should have actually watched it happen. Okay, so if I were to send somebody in to say start mining out stuff. Okay, this was a bad time to test this, but in the morning we'll see if it works. Here, let me get one of these. And this is staying at 20, so it's working. Let's see what the ends of the loops are. So this is 21.5, so it's actually not grabbing that much heat anymore. You can definitely see some green where the pipes are going. Looks like this entire area has been cooled down quite a bit. Yeah, what do we got? Some salt water, sure. What is this doing? That's oxygen. To the suits, right? Or what is this? This was... It doesn't matter, it's overpressured anyway. We're not putting anything through it. We're just saying we could not. This is starting to have a problem. We're gonna need somewhere to put some water. What's going on here? Oh, this is all backed up too. Yeah, okay. These are all full. That's the issue. Should we drop water in here again? We were producing a bit of water this way. I kind of like it. Okay, let's run a new pipe. This crisscross of pipes is not happy. Like, no, this could have happened better. I want to tear this all apart and do it again better, and I will in time. So it's this water that I want, so I can get it right here. Should I valve it? Probably. Ooh, these are coming back. The farm's all alive again, but not these yet. 31. It'll happen. I just want to see if this can work. Well, apparently they're too busy. I didn't pay attention. Here, what are you doing? So you're still filtering out the tiny, tiny bits of oxygen. That is a thing. Maybe I should make it so it only filters it out. Like, I don't really need to bring it down to vacuum. We could like bring it down to like 1 gram or something. But, it's fine. And it did let a little bit of oxygen in, but I don't know. We'd have to find a more controlled way of deciding how much room there was. If that made any sense at all. How much room there was. What did that mean? I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh! Out of sandstone. They're gonna be walking around hunting for that last little tiny bit of sandstone. Okay, that's what's gonna screw us. When multiple guys want to come in, then both doors are open. But the oxygen has the higher pressure, so in a way we're just letting more and more oxygen in here, which isn't terrible. And this is really expensive. So I think inside the base we'll do something like this. We might find a way. Like if there are multiple chambers, we could make a single one of these with like 3 climate controlled areas, I'm thinking. And then like use airflow tiles to make it so that one set of pumps can pull in the entire thing. And then we can use the gas things to sort it back into the right places. We could also use automation to lock the door behind us. But then I'm not sure. The dupes might not be able to get back out. I don't think that's a good idea. I think it might mess up like pathing or resources available or whatever. Anyway. The water's getting up almost to 60. That's how much heat we've stolen. Now these are getting too hot. Cool down my base, please. Why isn't this working? Why isn't that working? I just said to grab some water from there. Because I put this backwards. Okay. Pipes. Liquid pipes. There you go. That one's right. See, I did it right there, but I screwed up over here. Wait a minute. Oh, no, okay. It's... Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's gonna be going on to this slide. Yeah, that makes sense. That'll work. They must be using the toilets. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just getting by on the last couple. Okay, now we should have some relief. Because these will all finish. These are all open, right? Where's this one go? It's just going down to these skimmers. Oh, well, as long as we have 2 of these open, it'll be okay. Yeah, as long as we have 1 of these open to accept water from up here, it'll work out. Yeah, with what temperature is this water? That's why these are all dying, because it's at 30 degrees, and we're running right through it. Yeah, see, the water's at 32. Oh well. Here. Like, should I do anything with this table? I think I kind of don't need it. I just want to tear this area apart. Maybe. This does have to run for a long time to get down to vacuum. But that's just because I'm sending guys in and out all the time. For like low use areas, it's gonna get to vacuum and stop. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Is the water going? Yep, now we cleared this all out. Oh god, I really need to fix this. I really hate the whole having to click and drag stuff around just to make sure it works. Up. Okay. Come on, people. This is a disaster. Get her out of there. So, priority 9. It's igneous rock. You have sedimentary rock nearby. Let's make it out of sedimentary. Just so it can happen. Like, you could build it from your side, couldn't you? Oh dear! Oh dear! Camille? Why is no one coming for this? How could this be 16th on your list? Can you dig yourself out? Nope. Oh, man. That's our first stoop death. Who are you? You're a digger. For such a stupid reason. Why didn't anybody come? How could this be 16th on someone's list when I've given it a priority of 9? What are you doing, Max? Oh, it's break time. I just needed a red alert and it would have worked. Oh, god damn it. Okay, how do we deal with that? Is it furniture? There's a duplicate death thing. Right? I am just so frustrated. That was so unnecessary. Tasteful memorial. I wonder how big it needs to be. Where was that? Medicine. See what happens if you put that there. But that was the dumbest death ever. All I needed to do was hit the button and it would have worked. She would have been fine. I'm really kicking myself now. Meanwhile, you guys all were sitting there eating. You bear the blame for this as well as I do. As much as I do. Well, almost as much. Interesting, this water is actually cold. It's like, it must have just had a cycle. Look at this mess of pipes. No, don't look at it, it's embarrassing. Circuit overloaded. What was that? Which circuit? Was it this? No. This should be fine. We still have way too pressurized gas down here. We never really solved that problem. It's kind of annoying. Okay, did you bury her? Yeah. Rip, Camille. Oh, look at their morning! Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. I did bad. Okay, well, at least make it so nobody else dies getting this little tiny bit of volume out. At some point I do want to test how well this works at keeping, like, this hydrogen out. Like, I'm not seeing hydrogen, but it might just have flowed too quickly up to here. Like, there's a bit there. 72 grams. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing. Okay, that's going again. These are still not alive. It's getting down a little bit. Like, this hydrogen's nice and cool now. But it's taken a while to get down into the basement. I'll just let it go. So this was the one that was really bad. Now it's down to 28. And working still in the right direction. Should we get a replacement for Camille? Oh, well, they're offering 500 kilograms of plastic. I'm gonna take that, I think. Give our glossies a break. Here, open that up again. I really need these to go back to being good, please. It's cooling this a little bit. I don't know. I like how it says it's consuming vacuum. What does that even mean? I assume it really means it's not even consuming the oxygen into vacuum or something. I think it's... I don't know. Oh, I see. They're having trouble getting through this because it is hard. And we did not have anybody else but her and Meep to deal with this. Do we have any research left to do? I think we're all done, right? Like, I might as well just kind of delete these two things. Yeah, until we get to here. We'll rebuild them somewhere else. I'm still kicking myself, I swear. It's very sad. How does polluted dirt get in there? Interesting. I don't think anything around here emits polluted dirt. And we didn't break it. It's gonna turn into polluted oxygen at some point. So at some point this cool steam vent will fill this room, and then it won't emit anything more, and so this will cool down, so we won't get scalded trying to look at it. I can't help but think you're not being the most efficient. mean, they keep coming in here getting like 1 or 2 of those things and then running back. Like, what are you doing? You're getting polluted dirt. Well done. Up to 60. This is actually getting kind of cold. I don't want it getting below 20. And there's like nothing happening with this water. It's going a little bit. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Never mind. Let's just let it go. I'm reluctant to click anything over here because it could cause problems. They're getting close. As soon as these start to grow back, I'm gonna wrangle up all our glossies. Pip, you are lost. Here, make sure we're harvesting things if they're able. I'm still curious about this neural vacillator. Should I just throw someone in it and see what happens? Like, I'm kind of worried bad things would happen. But who's somebody we wouldn't mind losing? Lindsay. Actually, you're already. All of our guys are pretty well set up, and Meep is our only super digger at the moment. Let's just get somebody new, and then we'll throw them in there next time they show up. I kind of think it's funny that our entire base is being cooled down by food poisoning. By food poisoned water. Maybe I should try getting this going again. That would produce some hot water. Or that would produce some hot... hot oxygen. And we could cool that by running a loop through. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm not gonna worry about it now. We'll deal with that some other time. But at some point, we should absolutely figure that out. Yeah, I keep seeing this polluted dirt. Oh, I bet these guys are dying and rotting. And that's causing the polluted dirt. Okay, that makes sense. Not quite. But we're working there. Like, this area is already nice and cool. Down to 24 degrees. At least these guys are not dead. They're up in our farm. Are we actually building up mealwood again? No, we're not. Meal lice. I need a farm. I'm gonna redo a farm. I think maybe that's what we'll do down here. We'll just have a ton of little farms. All temperature controlled. This will be where our base makes food. Maybe? Once we finish sucking this all out. Okay. Don't start at the bottom, start at the top. Yeah, having only one person able to dig. Let's just put Meep on digging full time. Since that's like the only thing. That only person who can deal with that. Sorry, Camille. Dude, you don't want to be in here. This place is terrible. Eating up my mealwoods. I should probably plan to do the oxygen. Okay. Let's make a little oxygen factory down here. It'll eat water up. We have plenty of polluted water to eat up. Maybe, Maybe I could use the polluted water to cool down the oxygen. It's not that cool. But that's okay. It doesn't actually matter. We're not going to do passive transfers. We'll do like an aqua tuner or something. We just need... I think this is going to work. So let's go ahead... Let's see. This is going to be kind of complicated. What, do we have a dupe? Let's see what we got. Some omelets, which are tempting. I don't have that many calories. But I think... Oh, no, not a mouth breather. No. And I kind of want someone who can dig. I know you have mole hands, but I need someone who can dig. Omelets. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm gonna need some more metal. So where is... There. Like, how much do I have of each right now? Just... I've got no lead, a bunch of iron, a bunch of gold. What I'm gonna need is another aqua tuner. Oh, that doesn't even need gold. It doesn't even need metal, it just needs the regular stuff. And the other one, okay, yeah, that's not a concern. We've got so much gold amalgam right now. But I am going to need some of this for other stuff, so just go ahead and start producing a ton of this. Riveting gameplay. I should automate that. Okay. Still only 62. Oh well. It's getting there. Okay, now let's think about this. I'm gonna want... Okay, so I need... So I'm gonna have electrolyzers that are gonna output hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen will burn away. That will power some of this. The oxygen's gonna be too hot to just drop into our factory. We're gonna need to cool it down. So we can cool it down by transferring heat into the polluted water, but probably not directly. So we're gonna have a pool like this. Let's see. Let me actually just like make this. It won't even need to be an aqua tuner. So, and that's not workable, but we can make it work later. So we'll put a thermoregulator in here, and that needs to be in gas. So we'll have to put some, I don't know, some hydrogen or something in there. Then we could have like some pipes in here. That's where we're gonna need some of the... I guess I should probably use gold because it's more reactive. So we can run some pipes. Or something like that. And that can eat up heat to keep the what's it called? The regulator cool. So we're gonna need a loop, a liquid loop with the polluted water, which is waiting till it gets hot, and then a liquid loop or a air loop with the oxygen, which will run through here over and over again. So we need something like this, a gas reservoir, where I'll do the same sort of trick as the other one. And the liquid reservoir, I'm gonna put a little further out. Let's put these a little further out. Okay. And so this is going around and around and around, well, in here, around and around and around until it gets hot. Or even if it's not hot, just to keep it going. And then we can say so that hot liquid has preference. Maybe I could have some initial... Well, okay, first of all, I can't electrolyze the dirty water. I'm going to have to clean it. So, well, that will be a thing. So we can get a couple sieves out here. I'm gonna leave some space. I kind of don't want this to happen yet, so I'm just planning. But it's okay if it does. It's not going to build anyway until I put it ground. So you got a couple sieves feeding... They're just delivering stuff, sure. Feeding a reservoir with clean water. And then... we could have that... See, it's kind of a chicken or an egg thing, because once I have oxygen, then I'll have to cool it, and that will send the hot air into here, where we can drop it into the water. I think maybe I don't care how hot this water is, as long as I have a stream of it. I want it to be hot, though. I mean, we're about to throw it away. Why not throw it? Why not make it hot? Here, can you do something over here, please? Okay. I mean, I have some hot water. Actually, I'm not going to have hot water. I'm going to feed it all into the steam turbine. So maybe this is like how I could have done this if I didn't have steam turbines. We're told that, yeah, they're dealing with the bleach stone. Okay, good. So, okay, you're sieving this. You're putting it in here. And then it's just gonna loop like this until there's room in electrolyzers. Yeah, that like that. So we actually are gonna have a storage of it, and it's gonna keep on looping. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be like this. It comes out here. And these go out like this. And they are priority lower. So it'll always prefer this side rather than letting something come through the pipe. We're going to need to go across here too, so might as well put that like that. No, let's move it up one. Let's move them both up one. I don't know why I pause it. I'm just wasting my own time. I am going to want it to enter like that, so... Maybe this will work. I kind of don't like it, though. Let's change that. There. And then we can put a bridge right here. And another right there. I still have a lot of trouble with piping. No, that's wrong. We want this lower now. So we'll put it right here. And these two will join right there. And then go through the pipe. I like that. Okay, and internals will happen somewhere over there. And then we got split. And go in here. Okay. Do I even need to check the temperature here? I'm kind of... What did you just drop? There's clearly something right there. It's phosphorite. It just won't show it to me. Okay, new printables. We have... nothing I want. Like, literally nothing. You're a little bit interesting, but no. I want a new digger. They're probably going to get stuck if I do that. Let's build a little way up here. Farm is still not going. It's very slow. I'm gonna extend the pipes. Ooh, is this a problem? No, it's fine. It's just giving it a chance to catch up. Okay. So build a bridge here, and we can send some pipes like this. And then just right back in. So we're not keeping it all. I should not do that. There, get rid of that. Try it again. Just like that. That's fine. There. And then we'll build a bridge. Oops. Build a bridge. And put it right back on. Wait a minute. What, is this going backwards? Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. That's all wrong. Let's get rid of those two. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that loop. Why didn't it have a why isn't it all going like in one direction or the other? It reverses in the middle of it. Anyway, so it's coming that way, so we should go. I keep on doing that. I'm trying to hit rotate, and it keeps on switching to disinfect. What is that? It's I. So I'm trying to get to O when I'm hitting I. Whoops. There. And then go back on right there. Go right back on right there. So we're gonna cut this part out of the loop, unfortunately, because it'll get confused. Almost ready? See, it's already getting confused. Here, let's go ahead and start pulling this out. So, deconstruct the liquid pipes right here. We're gonna make a mess, but that's okay. There we go. Go ahead, clean up the mess, please. Not that one. Otherwise, it might kill our lock. Is someone coming? Okay. They're just taking their time about it. We've got lots of these glossy eggs everywhere. Oxygen not occluded. What is that achievement? Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Okay, let's look at this. I haven't in a while. Just our little colony history. When we first cleared out the ground and put in our basic infrastructure. And then we futzed around a bit. And then I had a lot of trouble putting together that temperature. It sure went by fast compared to, you know, the actual time it took. Okay, let's get back to this. So, Where do we leave off? We have this loop to deal with. This is going to be good water. Whatever temperature we have, and eventually we might want to wait a bit until we have a good temperature. But whatever temperature we have, we're then going to throw out to an electrolyzer. In the meantime, over here, we're going to have some ventilation issues. So this is going to be oxygen that's too hot. And we need to send it in here and then get it back out again. Except we don't want to do that because that's going to freeze it down to the point where it like turns into liquid oxygen. So we need to put a limit on it. Instead, we will put a gas thermal sensor right here. And a couple gas shutoffs. So, hot gas, cool gas. And the hot gas will send in. That's some curious noises. We should probably include some automation here because I don't know if I like that. I'm used to, okay, well, I'm not used to, but in the other place, we filled it up with oil, which had a, which is gonna act as a good sink. But here we're gonna fill it up with hydrogen. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it so that that's gonna not overheat itself, hopefully. Even if there's no water, keeping it cool. Okay, so if it's hot, just put it in here and bring it back. If it gets below the right point, well then we're golden. We've got plenty of cold water, or cold oxygen. And so we can store it and then eventually output it somewhere. But in the meantime, we'll just plop it in here. You know what? It occurred to me. I'm putting these somewhere where I can't build them. So let's get rid of those. We'll have to do it up on top. Because these have to rest on the ground, of course. So let's do the same sort of arrangement. Gas thermal sensor. And a couple gas shutoffs. Which will make this a little more awkward on this side. Guess we need to get it in there. That's fine though. We can make it happen. Insulated gas. Put it in there, there. We'll just put it through a bridge. Why be complicated? There. Okay. And this will have another input from the electrolyzers down there. That's not right. There we go. And then we'll have a ton of oxygen, cool oxygen here, if we set it to the right temperature. Okay. What am I missing? So, on the liquid side of things, it's just going in. Eventually we might want to like do a loop and only let it go in once it's... Well, there's a thought. Huh. So maybe, at first, I let it go in, no matter what temperature it is, but then I wait until I have oxygen to make cool. Though, how would I do that? That seems... Or until that thermal sensor says, no, that's not going to work. I'm overcomplicating this. Let's just go ahead and run it in at whatever temperature it needs to be. At whatever temperature it happens to be. So that'll be fine. Okay, that will make this cool. We're going to have to open up a door or something to get it in there. Oh, there's a thing. We're going to need to fill it up. So we'll need a vent in here. And we'll put some hydrogen in it, which we'll get from the first bit of electrolyzing. Okay. So, here, make some room. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this insulated tile so we can build the inside. Might need a ladder on both sides. What do we have around? We swept it all up, but there's a bit of igneous rock. Yeah, we need some scaffolding all around. How's this going up here? 66. I'm really waiting till this gets to 100 so I can see if the steam turbine part of it works. I'm not sure it will. Like at first I had airflow tiles right here, but I think that you don't need them. That's why these poke through the little nodules. Otherwise, this will be immersed in hot steam, which would be bad. Anyway. Hey, we have the mealwood growing again. I knew it. That's all we needed to do. And this mealwood that I was using a while ago is down to a comfortable 28. Well, kind of a hot 28. That's like what? That's like 80 degrees or something? I don't know. I'm bad at metric. I need to figure out a better farming arrangement, though, and a better ranching arrangement, and many other arrangements. I said make these out of granite. Okay, do we have anybody interesting coming in? Digging. Diver's lungs. Increased excavation, but not digging. Diver's lungs, building. I'm tempted to go with you. Digging and supplying, that's not a terrible combination. Welcome to the party, Ren. Hey, this even came back to life. Here, you get a skill. Ren. Hard digging. And guess what? We're gonna throw you into this mystery machine. I wonder if it just doesn't work until you turn on the battery. In which... I don't know. And so you do need to... Wow, look how slow he goes. Gene shuffled. These duplicates have had their genetic makeup modified. Neural vacillator. That's not the name of a duplicate. Vacillation complete. Complete neural process. Ah! He acquired the regenerative trait, constantly regenerating health. Okay. There are no charges left. Okay. Interesting. So it's like a one-time thing only. Inspect. Oh, new database entry discovered. Okay. We are now reliably printing healthy living subjects. though all have exhibited unusual qualities as a result of the cloning process. Unusual vocalizations, benign growths, missing appendages have been seen in all subjects thus far. Interesting. It seems that bypassing or accelerating juvenility halts certain critical aspects of development, or stages of development. Brain function appears typical. They seem quite happy. Dr. Broussard, signing off. Curious. Okay. Bit of lore for the game. But wow, look how slow he goes. Because he's a low-level dupe. Even in atmosphere, he's not that great. Okay, now we can tear this apart, like, without worrying about it. Not the ladders. But the rest of it will be some good metal, probably. Potentially. Yeah, look at that. It's all copper. Look at how fast Stinky just zaps each all those things. Anyway. Why is this going so slowly? Oh, probably because there's no granite around. I said igneous rock is kind of around. Just this bit. We can get the rest of it somewhere else. Igneous rock. And of course, because people are down here and we only have a limited number of suits. Fair enough. I wonder if I can... I could... I don't know. I feel like maybe I could be taking more advantage of this. So, like, I could be trying to wait until the polluted water is... Or, well, regular water, once it gets to here, is nice and good condition and hot before running it into the electrolyzers. But I also could be heating up the hydrogen in order to, what am I saying? In order to make sure that when we burn it, that also deletes heat. Ah, I didn't hook these up. Make sure to do that, please. And we'll need to hook them up too. Oh, we're gonna need a NOT gate, of course. Quit pooping all over the place. So, if it's good, then we're gonna send it this way. So it's not good. We'll just have to remember which symbol we'd use. Less than or greater than. We'll figure it out. Okay. Like, I can't even get rid of this. It's just gonna be stuck there forever, I think. Okay. This still hasn't heated up. I'm surprised at how well that's doing at sinking up heat. Because I think our base is getting nice and good now. Like, it's still got some hot spots. But a lot of there's a lot more green than there was just even an hour ago. And this is all going again. These were always going. Our farm is nice and good. Down to 28. It'll still keep pulling off heat until, of course, until it's below 20. Then it will be at a nice equilibrium. But until then, We should be good. What am I doing? What is this again? I forget. I think we looked at it at some point. Probably like salt water or something. We got the natural gas there. We have another natural gas one right here. It's active right now. And it goes dormant in 50 cycles. That's a long dormancy. Ooh. I thought I heard like a fly or something. A bee. Up priority this. All that. So nobody gets stuck. Oh, can I not deconstruct that? Are you stuck? You might be stuck. Here, help her get her out, everybody. I'm not losing another one. This is all granite. I said igneous. Let's build it out of granite. Not to lazy, sleepy dupes. There she goes. But yeah, it looks like I can't get rid of the light fixtures. They're stuck there. There's no deconstruct on them. That's kind of annoying. And this is going very slowly. I wonder if I should put some heat plates in here for transfer. That might be good. So temp shift plates. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal, and I want to accelerate it. So gold? Gold heat plates? They're so expensive, 800. I'm gonna just do gold amalgam. Here, just a few. Don't want to go crazy here. Oh, we're gonna want to probably suck out all the chlorine. I hadn't thought about that. Can we make it? We have like tiny ones, don't we? Yeah, mini pumps. Mini gas pumps. Is there room for it anywhere? Yeah, this is good. Okay. And we'll just vent it to space, or well, to the room. That might not be enough to. I did it again. Give me a bridge, please. That's the wrong type of bridge. I don't think I can do that. It has to be down one. Okay. So cancel. Then build it. Down here. Are you stuck or something? Or are you just idle? No, you're good. You're just a little confused. Okay. And we'll need to power it. And then maybe connect it to some sort of automation switch. I like that. So switch it. And then we'll put this down there. I don't have any power production at all down here. We'll have to run it in through here. I really need to wrangle these guys up again, but... And they actually, even with the door shut, they come home. It's interesting. You're a little stressed because of popped eardrums. And for, apparently, we need to clean that up. Did we get all the extra... Oh yeah, there was a bunch of water down here, but it looks like it's all dealt with. Okay. Database entry discovered. I remember machines. Where'd I get that? Vacillator. I remember machines. Okay. Cycle 201. And we blocked ourselves out. Yeah, we can't deconstruct this either. Maybe I should have just left it there as like a little ruins in our base. So it just didn't look funny. Oh well. New dupe. Or probably just some oxyfern. I don't know why they're not getting to this faster. I mean, there's not much else for them to do. Except for, I guess, what are the people spending their time on? That's worth looking at. So we are doing our work. Building, ranching, and then a whole bunch of other things. A bunch of storing stuff. Building, storing nymph eggs. Interesting. Why are we storing so much stuff? I mean, it's not a lot, but I don't know. I guess I didn't expect to be storing anything. That's one thing I would like to do, like to build a big distribution area where I have everything, all this stuff on the ground, nicely boxed away. That'd be a good idea. I like that. We need some scaffolding down here. Back to igneous rock, I think. Or what is around here? Oh well, there's a ton of granite and igneous rock right there. Doesn't matter. You know, this is a thing. If this gets overwhelmed, how can we prevent that? So, like, do we have some sort of look just for the presence of something? Sends a green signal when a chosen liquid is detected. But I kind of look for, like, nothing? So my worry is that once this fills up, then this loop is going to stop. I mean, as soon as we start sending the loop... Okay, what's going on? Who is starving? Ren is in the bathroom, but otherwise starving? No? I don't know. And this is still working fine. Yeah, until this fills up, the bathroom will keep working. 70 degrees up here. I'm disappointed. It's been almost 2 hours, more than an hour and a half, and we still have not seen any steam at all. I mean, I know I'm not generating that much heat, but there was quite a bit of heat to cool. Anyway. Okay, flip this off, just so we don't waste power once we do get it going. Oh, Ren! Look at him! Look how slow he... Okay, Ren, you can't come in here. Like, how can I make that happen? I could build a door. And then, Ren, you're not allowed to go in or out. Or I guess you're allowed to go out, but you're not allowed to go in. There. Like, this guy's totally lost. Okay, we're gonna want... Let's see, how much power is this gonna draw? Like the the regulator? Only 240. That's nowhere near as much as the regulator. Or the aqua tuner. I'm saying the same words twice. Okay, how am I gonna make this? So we already have power over here that we brought into here, but it's like really low wattage. We don't have enough support for this entire thing. It's gonna be 120, 120, 1010. The electrolyzers themselves are gonna be down there. We're gonna need to bring in a supply. Bring in one of these plates. Yeah. Okay. Open this up like this. We have a bazillion little creatures running around. Oops. I keep doing that. It's like I keep slipping on the numbers. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Probably not. I want to see if they dig this out. If they don't, then we're golden. If they do, then we're gonna have to replan this. Eventually we're gonna suck up all this chlorine and put them in these tanks. I could be doing that now, but we're constantly... well, I could be doing it right now. But I don't want to bother. Later. There's no germs in this water, right? There are germs over here, though. So by leaving the chlorine in, we're gonna get slowly killing off the germs. Although, really, once we turn it into water, it'll slowly start dying anyway. But doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I bet we don't have enough ore, maybe. Because it keeps on not building that, and it's in reach? Maybe it's not in reach. Let's build a little ladder going down. Let people get at it. How are we doing on food? Ah, we're finally starting to rebuild some meal dyes. Although, really, we need to kill off some of these Drecos if we're gonna actually preserve any of these. What is this? Oh, that comes from... Okay, yeah, that's fine. These are fine. This is empty, so we got plenty of room. And it won't be outputting any more over here for a little bit. Yeah, seems good. This is at 71. So probably in an hour we'll be able to see if this turns into steam, but oh well, not for now. This is getting cold, 17. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's having troubles. Okay, how much do we have of this? Oh, okay, we are out of ore. Okay, cancel that. Build it out of the the gold amalgam anyway. Better overheat temperature. Don't know why I wouldn't have done it. I could turn it backwards. Would that be a feature? Nah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, it didn't dig that out, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and build a couple insulated tiles. And then we can just go right like that and dig it out from this side. And it will still block this. So we're gonna need one of these down here too, though. And then some heavy wire between the two. And let's see. We said this was going to be under 1,000, right? But probably for later down it'll be over. So we should build a large, which means this is kind of in the way. Large power transformer right here, and we can just run it right down. And then we'll do conductive wire all over the place. It's a little ugly, but that's okay. This is going through our materials really quickly. Let's switch that over to iron. I don't know why I was using gold. What a waste. Anyway. We're actually getting a little low on metals. Like, I'm gonna need to start digging just to get some metals at some point. Oh, printing pod. Sure, more puffs. All the puffs in the world. Should throw them down into the messy areas. They can't reach there. Maybe from there? Hopefully. Maybe, please. How do we get poke shell melt there? Or poke shell? Whatever. You know, I actually am running low on actual Drekos. We have so many of these glossy ones. I guess they will produce Dreklet eggs, so even if we do lose all the original Drekos, we'll be able to, by chance, get some more. I need to figure out an automated farming, because right now, I'm either going to be stealing all the eggs and ruining them, or letting it get too crowded like this, and it won't produce any more eggs. Yeah, we need to figure that out. Okay. So, this is all done. Let's change this. So this temperature, melting point at 1,000 degrees. So at 1,000 degrees, at say 900 degrees, you can let it run. It's detecting 0. Did I not do that right? There. So now it's enabled. People are going idle. This looks good. It doesn't have power available because we need to get to that. Maybe that will help. It's probably already working, but anyway. This will guarantee it. Let's put the electrolyzers in then. So... well, let's think about this. It's gonna be... it's gonna... well, the water is gonna be coming from here. It doesn't really matter. At the top, we're gonna want... some ventilation. So a couple gas pumps. Maybe more than a couple. What do we do up here? We did 2 and 2. So each electrolyzer is 1,000 total. And a gas pump is 500. So this was a terrible idea. We need at least 2 of these for every electrolyzer. Okay. And we'll build a couple electrolyzers. We'll get to that. How bad are we? We're not behind. We're producing enough oxygen. And this is just... everything I'm doing down here is so I can turn this off so that my dudes stop getting popped ears. Maybe that's not worth it. we spent an awful lot of time on this. Oh well. It'll at least let me move this part of my base. I can get it all down here. Go ahead. Keep on. So there's the natural zone boundary right here. Where the abyssalite is. Here's the molten, or the frozen core of the place. Ooh, here's something. Let's see what that is. So... yellow alert, priority. It is a water geyser. Great! Infinite supply of water. Okay, stop that. There. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Okay. So let's put a wall around this. And we'll put a door here. And we'll just tell them not to come in later. Is this working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, so let's go ahead, delete the 2 ladders. And probably means that we'll never get to that igneous rock. This is gonna melt, actually. 159. What about... Okay, can I see that thermal tolerance? This doesn't tell me anything at all. Oh, this is... Oh, interesting. So this is things changing. No. No, I don't know what this means. This is how much our dupes can survive. So if they're out here, they're going to be... If they're here, they're a bit hot, right? Or no, if they're here, they're a bit cold? Right, it's here. Okay, I see. So this is 36. So that's like really close to the 37 degrees that they're at. So that's okay. That's not what I was looking for, but that's interesting. What about this? So these are stable. What's going on? And it's a vacuum. I guess this is about things going from oxygen to... Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for either. Okay, I was looking for an easy way to just be able to click on everything. So this is 108. 108. 15,000. 106. 600. The mini gas pump is just not working for me. I could just let it melt, but if I don't, it's just gonna break real fast. It'll melt into molten plastic. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, we can fix that. That's... How are we gonna fix that? Get rid of this. Deconstruct the wall. Deconstruct the gas pump. This whole bit can go away. Deconstruct that. Oh, we're gonna need to rebuild that ladder to get down. Tomorrow. I'm trying not to delete the things that I already know I need in there. What about this? This is 1,000. I don't even know how hot this is gonna get. It might not get very hot at all. This might be a waste of time. But better safe, you know? There we go. And now we can sweep all this up. Sweep it up. Okay, and we'll build a door here. And I can see I left a bit of wire there. And can I build like this? I don't think they're able to get through the door then. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so we need to automate that door with a switch. Almost got everything. There you go. Get rid of the ladder. We won't be able to get the ladders, the rock there, but that's okay. So now it's okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's build a little insulated tile area. And we'll need to extend this over on this side. This has gotten so complicated. Like, I just wanted to make a simple little thing. I just want my ears not to pop. And for us not to be releasing a horrible, bad atmosphere all over the place. $72? I haven't looked over here in a long time. We need to keep on doing this. Ooh, look at this. This abyssal light on this side is a different color. It's a little got a blue cast to it. Some pinch of pepper seeds. Stinky, you got stuck. Go ahead. Dig that out. And give yourself... That's not gonna help. Stinky. You know, he's in a suit. He's got a full bladder though. Come on, guys, get him out. There. Stinky, can you not get out? You can't get out yet. Okay. Get him out. No, we need this done. Get it. There. And he peed his suit. Oh. Sorry, Stinky. Not gonna pollute all our water. Yeah, sorry. It's not my fault. Stinky's fault. Yeah, gotta clean that up. Look at them zip around. It's great. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have left a space to build the thing. Okay, a big gas pump. And we did leave a bit of pipe just kind of sitting there, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think we can reach it. Like, we have to, like, get around. It doesn't matter. And a bit of power. And turn that off, please. Oh wait, no, wait, that's the wrong one. This should be on. This won't matter. Guys. My dupes are so lazy. Look, here I am looking at this spot and they're all running around doing who knows what. Dealing with all these Drecos. Still haven't even built the ladder. Well, of course I told them to build out of sandstone, so that's maybe a bit more acceptable. Build this out of sedimentary. Okay, there we go. The most useless pump ever. It's just building, it's pumping into itself. But when we wall it off, which should happen soonish. Come on, guys. It's moving a lot of chlorine around. Come on. Dupes. They're... Okay, no. Fine, you can wait till morning. It's just burning coal. We've got a bunch of hatches anyway. Yeah, we have a full thing of coal. You know, I should automate that. Let's build an auto sweeper. I kind of don't have a lot of room. Fine, build it there. And we can just run a heavy wire into it. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Now I could just take some of this hydrogen and put it in there, but that would be too difficult. 423 micrograms, just a few more. Or milligrams. Milligrams. It's so easy to move most of the gas, and then the rest of it takes like I don't know, the majority of the time. See, it's been sitting at the milligrams this entire time. Come on. Okay, we'll give that a moment. There. How's this doing? 73. Getting close to being able to make some steam. Considering that started at 20. Or that started at 30, so I guess it's less of an excuse. Our tree that we've been watching is down to 28, so we've only stolen about 1 degree of the heat. We're down to the micrograms. Where's my gas overlay? Ventilation overlay. That's not it. Material overlay is what I want. Then gas. Alright. So it's just stealing some chlorine. Look at that. We got a little bit of hydrogen stuck in a room. And it's gonna be in there forever. Because there's no way for it to get down. Unless we like lose a lot of pressure. And even then, probably it's gonna be stuck there forever. Oh well. Almost. 50 micrograms. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna want to do the same thing here. Although we happen to have a ton of gas pumps just to, you know, help out with that. Probably should build. Well, let's see. So that's 120, 240, 480, 720, 860, 870, 880. So we're below 2,000. Then this is a bit over 1,200. So probably safer to run another one of these. Here, we can get rid of some of the scaffolding now. Of course, having to snake this wire around is going to be annoying. We can make it happen. Put it backwards. Actually, let's... Okay, cancel this. We'll just put it like right here. That way we can use a plate right here, I think. So we'll need a conductive bridge instead of what we got. Yeah. Deconstruct. Build a heavy watt thing like this. And send the wire down. There we go. Hey, do we have vacuum? We do. It's green because we're in a different biome. But it's vacuum. Okay, now shut the door. Technically, I guess I could... No, I need a dupe to do it, so never mind. There we go. Now we have a nice locked door. I don't think I ever... Well, if I were to deconstruct that, I think this would stay shut. It just wouldn't be locked anymore. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't want to cause a problem. Here, delete all that. Maybe delete this bit first. Disable the building. There you go. Alright, and did that mess up any piping, or... No? Looks good. Wait, what's going on here? This is how we get the hydrogen at first. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that. But I think we're well over time. I should have stopped an hour and a half ago. So I'll stop here. We'll complete this build next time. So thank you everyone for watching. Till then.